When you think of a mind-blowing home, you might picture a giant million-dollar mansion with a massive pool, huge windows, and a ridiculously high square footage. While the price tag on those kinds of homes is certainly something to wrap your head around, those are not the kind of properties we're looking at today. Welcome back to Top 10 Places. Today we're going to explore 10 of the world's most truly mind-blowing homes, from houses made entirely of stone to houses that were built upside down. If you're interested in some crazy real estate, then you've come to the right place. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 10. The Stone House in Portugal. Renowned engineer Guimarães proves that dens aren't just for lions with this incredible feat of creative architecture. Built in 1972, this stone house is far more than just a simple home. It's known as the Castle of Stone and earned its name from the fact that it is made of 4 massive stones that were originally found in the area. The stone house was built as a rural holiday retreat, but soon after its construction became a mind-boggling marvel for tourists. These days, the home is a world-famous museum. It receives no electricity, but that doesn't mean that living here is uncomfortable. Casa do Penedo, as it's called, is 2 stories tall, with the ground floor featuring a spacious kitchen and cozy living room. The first floor holds the bedrooms, with a wooden staircase bringing the 2 stories together. What's more, the natural shape of the stone boulder creates the perfect space for an outdoor swimming pool, which only adds to the luxurious feel of one of the world's most interesting houses. Number 9. The Upside Down House in Germany. If you're a fan of defying gravity or of Stranger Things, then you'll love Germany's unique Upside Down House. Constructed in 2008, the Upside Down House in Trassenheide was the first of many of its kind to be built in Germany. It was designed and built by Polish architects Sebastian Mikusiuk and Claudius Golos. The best part? It's not just the exterior of the home that's upside down, but the entire interior too. In fact, the only part of this house that wasn't built upside down was the staircase. That would be a nightmare to navigate after a night out. The beds, sofas, plants, and literally everything else is flipped. In this house, you'll be standing on the ceiling, spinning the fan with your fingers, and reaching up high to touch any of the home's furniture. The bathroom must be a soaking mess most of the time. While this isn't the only upside-down house in Germany, it's a particularly interesting one, thanks to its 6% incline, which gives the impression that the house fell from the sky and balanced on its own roof. Would you visit the upside-down house? Number 8. The Toilet House in Korea. Don't worry, the next house is nowhere near as off-putting as it may sound. After all, isn't living in a toilet the last thing you'd want when property hunting? Probably, but that's not the case for the designer and owner of Korea's toilet house, Sim Jae-deok. He built this home in 2007 and became the founder of the World Toilet Association. No, we didn't just make that up. Interestingly, the idea behind building a house that resembles a toilet was to promote a more hygienic world. Sim's goal with his toilet house was to improve the cleanliness of restrooms around the world and bring to light the fact that poor hygiene habits cause 2 million deaths annually. It goes without saying that the structure of this house is certainly unique. But like the rest of the homes in this video, that doesn't mean it's any less luxurious. The toilet house features 2 bedrooms, 2 guest rooms, and 3 deluxe rooms. These days, the house serves as an art gallery, as well as a symbol of Sim's unique vision for a more hygienic world. Number 7. The Flintstones house in California. If you've ever wanted to be transported to the world of your favorite cartoon, then you'll love the iconic Flintstone house in Hillsborough, California. The prehistoric adventures of the Flintstones were always a blast to watch on television, but now they've come to life through the genius of architect William Nicholson. There's nothing prehistoric about his talent. As the name suggests, the Flintstones house in California is a real-life replica of the same house from the American cartoon. The home is currently owned by Florence Fang, who couldn't be happier living in her own private fairy tale. More of a fairy tale is the home's value, which currently sits at $3.6 million. That's certainly not prehistoric. Of course, tourists from around the world come to Fang's home every year to see this architectural marvel. She's also enriched her house with statues inspired by characters from the Flintstones, including Mr. and Mrs. Flintstone and their pet dinosaur. Number 6. The Star Trek Voyager House in Leicestershire. Clearly, Tony Allen, who designed this home, has a passion for Star Trek. This house is a near-perfect recreation of the Voyager spacecraft from Star Trek, one of the world's most famous sci-fi franchises. To complete this incredible home, Tony fitted each room with effects that include LED lighting and sound effects that transport you to the world of Spock and Christopher Pike. The second you enter this home, you'll feel like you've set foot in the real Voyager. The furniture was custom made to resemble the fixtures you might find in any starship from Star Trek, with futuristic rooms to house them. There's a bar, living room, several bathrooms, and a number of high-tech bedrooms. The lighting, furniture, and decor make this house feel like it's been sent from the future. If you've ever wanted to go to space without leaving Earth, the Star Trek Voyager house awaits. Number 5. The Dumpster Home in New York City. Here's another house that may sound a little more fragrant than it actually is. New York City's Dumpster Home, designed by Gregory Klein, gets its name from the fact that it was built from an actual dumpster and has been refurbished to be livable and, of course, less smelly. Klein has reimagined living with this surreal dumpster home. The interior was crafted and redecorated to make it suitable to house humans without any discomfort, and is actually available to rent for $1,200 a month. We wonder if anyone would actually pay that much to live in a dumpster. Despite its smaller square footage, the house comes equipped with everything you need. It has a bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, minibar, and roof. Oh, and did we mention that the entire thing is completely portable? So if you don't like your neighbors, you can simply move house. Literally. While it's certainly an incredible feat of innovation, there's a couple of problems that keep Klein from making this his permanent residence. For one, the house tends to leak when it rains and could easily be swept away by some strong winds. Overall, the dumpster home is one of the world's most unique homes. But is it actually worth living in? You tell us. Number 4. The Hobbit House in Wales. If you've done any research into unique and bizarre homes, then you've probably seen the famous Hobbit House in Wales. It was, quite appropriately, built in Hobbiton in Wales and is a monument to sustainable living. Just don't be surprised when Gandalf comes knocking at your door with a swarm of dwarves. Globally regarded as the most eco-friendly house, this incredible feat of architecture is a bucket list essential. The home's builder and owner, Dale, worked together with his family to create their own Hobbit house using recycled wood, straw, metal, stones, and mud. And they did an incredible job. The house almost perfectly resembles the houses you might find in the Hobbiton from Tolkien's novels. The interior is just as beautiful, featuring wooden branches, plenty of plants, and dozens of lamps all around the home. Each appliance is eco-friendly, with the home featuring solar panels, air-cooled refrigerators, and water collected from a nearby stream. Living in the 21st century has never been more environmentally friendly. Number 3. The Water Tower House in Belgium. This next home is a perfect example of saving space by turning unused architecture into something functional again. Known as Chateau d'Eau, this old water tower in Belgium has been transformed into a living home that's perfect for anyone who's dreamed of being a wizard in a tower or a damsel in distress. Architect Mauro Brigham, who built the water tower home, understands that restoration is about much more than just preservation. Mauro converted this 60-year-old, 30-meter-tall water tower into one of the world's most luxurious modern homes. Other than the killer view from all sides, this home comes fitted with the latest home automation technology, temperature regulation, an amazing sound system, and much more. It features a chic spiral staircase, which sits right at the center of the tower and connects each floor. Completing this modern home is a luxurious sitting area, incredible bedrooms, and a modular kitchen. If you aren't afraid of heights and want a bird's eye view of Belgium, consider visiting the Chateau d'Eau. Number 2. The transparent house in Japan. Privacy be damned! Sue Fujimoto pushes the limits of architecture with his glass house in Japan, which resembles the shape of a tree. The transparent house stays true to its name, as it's made entirely from glass. Drawing inspiration from the prehistoric lifestyle of our tree-dwelling ancestors, this house is perfect for anyone who loves natural light and doesn't mind a total lack of privacy. This home is 3 stories tall and is made up of huge glass walls that separate the floors and rooms, which jut out like branches to resemble a tree. It goes without saying that every room in this house is completely exposed to the outdoors, but somehow that doesn't draw away from the home's aesthetic appeal. There are plenty of stairs and platforms all throughout the house that make it feel more like a treehouse than an actual home. Still, the rooms are spacious and comfortable, and the home contains everything you need to live comfortably. A kitchen, a bathroom, living room, and plenty of bookshelves. Would you spend a night in a home without privacy? Number 1. The Carrot House in Poland. Sitting at number 1 on our list is the Carrot House in Poland, which is a vision of a zero-waste urban residential lifestyle. When thinking of a house, most of us tend to picture the classic 2-bedroom, 1-living-room home with a nice kitchen and open floor plan. But for innovative architect Jakub Szczecinski, the idea of a home is something entirely different. He envisions urban residential spaces that produce no waste, and the result is his famous Carrot House that is squeezed between 2 large buildings. The multi-story semi-transparent structure features no windows, which might sound claustrophobic at first until you realize that the home measures just 122 centimeters at its widest point. Scary! The narrowest point is just 52 centimeters wide. This might sound tiny, but Jakub managed to design the same to meet all of the basic requirements for a home: live, cook, and create. The Carrot can do it all in the smallest space. That concludes our list, folks. You've made it this far, so we think you deserve a little bonus fact. While the Hobbit house in Wales does have some modern appliances, the owners designed it to be an off-grid hideaway experience, so there's no mains power. The most you can do is plug your phone in to charge it. Other than that, you're completely off the grid and secluded in nature. Which one of the houses is your favorite? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to our channel by hitting the like button and subscribing. Your encouragement means the world. And if you'd like to be the first to know when we post a new video, hit the bell icon below. Until next time.